Good morning, everybody. It is the start of episode 7 here in Muscle Shoals. It is a beautiful, wet, and muggy Monday morning. This is extremely nasty today, and mostly just working on a trade-in that someone had brought in, and they said they had to run off somewhere, but they left it here. There was like a DS Lite, couple of Game Boy Advance games. There was like stuff everywhere and a couple of systems. Like the Xboxes, I'm probably not going to be able to take in because they're incomplete and they just wouldn't be worth to try to piece everything together individually. So in the end, it's just not really worth my time and effort to be able to sell something like this off. And it'd be too much work to get it to sell. But the PS2 Slims, these are almost complete, and even if I don't have everything here, one of the rubber bands was off, or rubbers for the feet, but I can actually take those in, like, those easily move out, because a lot of time people just want PS2 over the original Xbox, and it's like the same thing with 360 and PS3, but I still basically sell like PS3 and Xbox 360 systems most of the time as well. But any case, it's been very wet outside, as I said before, and not really sure exactly what else is going to happen today because everybody's going back to work and school. With the holidays being over with, I'm still pretty happy about how it went this past weekend, and I have a lot of money left over to pretty much be able to buy more stuff, and also got some extra money for Christmas shopping. So after the bills are paid off, I'll have enough money left over to get the whole family something to enjoy for the holidays. So other than that, we'll see how today goes. Not really sure what else may happen today, but who knows? Maybe something will surprise me and I'll just be excited as all else to record. So you know how it is, I'll record something on the next clip. Alright, it's like 11:30 or something like that. I hadn't even checked on the phone because I've been working on a couple things in the back room. But back over again is Victor.
What's up?
I'm gonna eventually get the names right because me and him have been talking, and he had a little bit of an issue with the PlayStation 1 that he got from me some time ago, and said that the AC adapter was missing for it, but it's this one right here, and we decided to exchange it out for the original PlayStation 1. So that way it's like no charge on that, obviously, because we do exchanges if something doesn't work. And he's mostly just back over here doing some shopping and just seeing if there's anything interesting that he might want. So just kind of looking at Nintendo games.
I'm looking for Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Do you still have that? So 2 to 3 weeks ago, so.
I thought I did. It would be under Rescue Ranger. I think somebody might have ended up buying it, but
I imagine so.
But yeah, it's stuff like that. It's usually like a lot popular over here, and especially with like anything Disney, Capcom is always like gonna be big sellers for the most part.
Yeah, all of their Disney games pretty much were great, and Chippendale's in particular is known for being great co-op. So Hunter and I have been wanting to play through that.
Yeah, another game that plays very similar to it, I don't know if you played it, is Jetsons Cogswell Capers.
I'll have to look into that. Jetsons what?
Jetsons Cogswell Capers. Like, the name will be down here. I'll put it in because like I'm being stupid trying to say it. But it plays very similar to it, but you play as George Jetson and you throw boxes and then he has like a jetpack.
That sounds awesome.
So it's expensive, but it's still a good game. So thanks again for jumping on by. And the woman decided to just take the cash. She was like not interested in getting underrated graphics, I guess you could say, because it was a little boy that wants realistic looking games rather than just games that honestly are very underpowered in graphics. Said that way too many times. But yeah, it's just the one box here that we agreed on a set price, and she was okay with it, so no telling what she's gonna be coming back to get, because she still needs to confirm with him what he wants to get. And she wasn't sure if Pokemon was something that he wanted, but if she decides to get it, then you know what? I'll get that money back anyways. But yeah, the other thing that happened, Nick, I don't think he's ever been on the show before, but he came in and did some trades for a Atomic Blue N64 system by itself. No controllers, just only the console by itself. And he traded it in, like, he already had 17 already in his credit, but he traded in a Gears of War Special Edition controller with the little D-pad thing that you can adjust. A yellow 64 controller, copy of Pac-Man, Tekken 4, Sims Pets, whatever you want to call them. Part of a special edition for Atomic Waste, or not Atomic Wasteland, American Wasteland. See, there's American right there. Traded that in, and of course Madagascar, and gave him a decent amount. And there was like something else that he had that ended up trading for, which that was like he owed $6 in cash or something like that. So to be able to like get some filler stuff is okay, because the controllers, especially, because I can at least sell those quick off and be able to make some money off of them, especially 360 controllers, because like right now I'm currently out of them, and the rubbers on the thumbsticks are actually really good condition right now. So other than that, been kind of relatively busy today, surprisingly, for Monday. So considering people are kind of leaving to go home after the holidays, so I figured that, you know, it was going to be a lot less busy, or it'd be like a lot more quiet compared to how it's been for like the past couple hours since opening up, which is very surprising. So who knows? Maybe it's just people getting Christmas shopping done as soon as possible, which is always a good thing. So no telling what's gonna happen. And oh, Nathan dropped by a little earlier. He had to eat lunch. Man, my nose is itchy right now. But he ran in, ate lunch, and we were just watching some Red versus Blue video clips. And then he's probably going to be back at 3 o'clock, and we're going to probably order a pizza or something like that. Oh, man, my nose. So, other than that, not really sure what else is going to happen, but again, if anything does, I'll record. And let's see if this rain doesn't kill everybody out and just makes it boring. Why would I say that? Alright, I'm back at my house. I'm pretty much exhausted after today. It was a lot busier than I thought, and like in the last hour and a half it got really busy. So other than that, it pretty much went well overall, and I think it's one of those days where it's like after the holidays that people are about ready to just get back to home or whatever, so they just buy something on the way out. And of course there's some right in front of my shelf, which I'll probably give a room tour later. But overall, pretty happy with today, and I think that it went over better than expected. So there's no telling what tomorrow will bring. It'll probably be dead, considering Tuesdays are usually like that, but who knows. So I will see you guys in the next clip, which will be for the start of day 2. Alright, it's the afternoon of day 2, and once again back this morning is Hunter. What's going on?
It's Victor, and hello.
Okay, we just rehearsed this too, because I thought I had it, and it's like, no, I already forget as soon as I hit record. But in any case, he came back because there was an issue with the controller port for the PS1 that he traded in, and we thought that it played the games just fine, but it was like, for some reason, it just wouldn't play the controller.
Yeah, it doesn't register that there's a controller in there. Not even the analog button will light up.
That's kind of odd. So I'll try to see about getting another one in, but right now, I'm sorry they had to trade that one back in. But what we decided on...
It's all for the Game Gear.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the other thing. He's going to get the Game Gear that's in there just a second. So I'll pull out for you guys so you all can also see as well. Okay, so the Game Gear's out. It was basically back in that corner right there, and it's still in good condition, and the battery's played. So it also takes the AC adapter in case there's like a problem if you're out of batteries. So these do drain them pretty quickly, but it has like a little bit of an audio issue. But other than that, I mean, it plays just fine.
I use headphones anyway.
Well, that's good. So, any case, sorry you had to come back again for the PS1, and we'll see you back again next time.
Look forward to it.
Alright, we got Mr. Marvel vs. Capcom wearing Pac-Man. Look at that shirt. Or, I guess you could call it sweatshirt, and there's the Pac-Man. But your real name is Jeff, and for those that don't know you, where is it you come from?
I come from Decatur, Alabama.
And what is your position that you work over there?
It's been joked around that I'm like the manager of the Decatur location of Classic Game Vault, which is another retro game store.
Oh, nice.
So,
which, for those that don't know, that is owned by my friend Matt, who has 2 different locations, as I stated like in one of the earlier episodes, that he runs the Huntsville area and then, of course, the Decatur area where this gentleman works at. So, Matt needed some stuff, and got in like a bunch of stuff that he was looking to get a hold of. So there's like a couple of Mario 3s, there was like a Metroid, a couple of Mario Duck Hunts, there's like a Final Fantasy, there's a Mario World, and I think that was about it. Well, there's like some other stuff too, but he didn't have a lot in his name right now to use, so Matt's gonna cover him probably when he gets back up there or something. Eventually. So some of the stuff to help soften the blow of the cost was some PS4 games that I needed, some Injustice, and some Guilty Gear X, so it helps everybody out, so thank you very much again, and tell Matt I said hi.
oh, I will.
Alright, it's pack-up time. Had dealt with like one last customer, and one of the co-workers that works with Matt up in Huntsville, or no, Decatur, excuse me, that he basically grabbed like a bunch of stuff that they needed for the store, because Matt was low on a lot of stuff. So I helped him out with a couple of Marios, and then there was like some other stuff for the Super Nintendo that I ended up selling to him because, again, he was really, really low on the supply, and he thanked me for that, so always happy to help, man. It's always a pleasure dealing business with you and making sure that you and your employees are well-fed, I guess, with money to get traffic coming into the store. So, overall, pretty good day. I had the last lady that came in just traded in some 360 stuff, so like I stated before in the previous episode, it's like any leftover stuff is like trade fodder for filler for the flea market mostly, so that stuff immediately moves out pretty quick out of here. So in any case, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen next. I'm pretty sure it will be slow considering, again, the holidays are pretty much over with until Christmas, and yeah, it's gonna be church church Wednesday. I'm being stupid right now. So, no telling what's gonna happen tomorrow morning, but I will see you guys in the next clip here in just a few seconds. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the start of day 3. Mostly just got off the phone with a fellow... excuse me. I'm being stupid this morning. The fellow collector, see, I'm still kind of light out of it. He basically had a couple of copies of Earthbound he was just wanting a price quote on, and I offered him basically a premium price on them because, like, I know I can move those out during the holiday season, and he was talking with a game store owner over in Mississippi that offered him $50 for it, and I thought that was just ridiculous because for something like that, especially around the holiday season, you can move it out for about 5 times, even more than that of the amount, and you usually make out pretty well in the end. So it's stupid that people try to lowball that much, but I mean, they're greedy, and that's just how most store owners are. But I do have some good friends in this field that do at least offer a pretty good amount on games and systems because they know they can move them out. I mean, there's like a small list of things that, you know, me and other people don't take in, but for the most part, we're going to offer something for it. But who knows? No telling why they were offering that low, but honestly, I think it was just to make more money. So, any case, you know how it is on Wednesdays. No telling what's going to happen. It's probably going to be slow, so there's no telling what's going to happen today. But in any case, if anything does, I'll hit record and we'll see you guys on the next recording. It's currently about almost 8 o'clock in the morning for Thursday. So, yeah, this is technically the start of day 4. I'm just like, I forgot to record. I do apologize. I usually do like the little ending thing and then it transitions over into the new episode. But I was stupid and I forgot to hit the record button, so I am so sorry. Yeah, Thursdays are always usually a lot better for the most part, except for that one time. So there's supposed to be some buddies of mine. You already know who they are. It's both Steven and Robert. I don't know what he wants to be called, but on Facebook he's known as Robert. So he's gonna be continuing to be called Robert from now on. So today's gonna be a lot better. I mean, I already know that it is because they usually bring me a lot of really good stuff into the store. So I'm excited. I'm happy. It's Thursday. There's people driving to pick up their dogs early in the morning before work, which is weird because I would have expected them to maybe do it on their lunch break, but who knows. So, in any case, I'll, of course, hit record if they get here or if something interesting happens. I will most definitely let you guys know, so let's hope today's another good one, I hope. Okay, so it's in the middle of the afternoon, and I already forgot to record Robert and, of course, Steven both actually were here a little second ago, and they had dropped off a bunch of stuff. Like, it's already filled up the countertop with just gaming and anime goodness, and each of them had their own separate prices. There was, like, 100 on Robert's stuff, which was like a bunch of anime, but it was like in cash he needed because he really needed that mostly. But it's a decent amount of box sets and what else was there? Mostly single DVDs. But the other thing, we agreed on 162.78 or something like that for store credit for Steven's stuff. And one of the cool things that he traded in was like 360 stuff because he knew that the whole break-in situation kind of screwed me over. So pretty decent stuff on there. But the other cool thing was that he traded in a Virtual Cop 2 and a factory-sealed Guncom game for Time Crisis 2, or Crisis Zone, whatever you want to call it. So he said that there was like a sliver on it, but I don't know if you can tell by that, but there's like one right in the front of the box. So he traded that in, and he was pretty satisfied with his store credit. So I got stuff for anime for a while, so I'm pretty much at least packed to the gills with this stuff until I decide I need like more for the shop. But I think it's probably going to be a while before I do get any more in. But Steven got the Gilligan's Island. There was a copy of Star Wars, and then there was like Lemmings, and then there was like a Daydreaming Davy manual, and also a Dino Wars manual, and he decided to use those for his store credit. He was thinking Ninja Bros, but at the moment he wasn't really sure if a friend of his wanted it yet, so other than that, pretty satisfied with what I got. A lot of this stuff is probably going to be sold at the flea market, or else I'm probably going to do like a sale this week to try to get some DVDs going to try to push them out. So overall, both parties pretty happy with what they got, and I'm pretty happy with what I also got as well. So I'm going to have to try to get all this cleaned up and ready and try to reorganize the shelf, because if you haven't noticed already, there's way too much DVD ready to sell. So in any case, I'll stop recording so I can get to work on organizing it again.
When you say anything.
Well, it's like a good way to start recording. So hey, what's going on?
Nothing much.
This is my friend. She goes by the code name of Mayfina. I think there's like a little explanation behind that.
Well, just Melfina from an anime. I can't think of the name right now.
Outlaw Star.
There we go, Outlaw Star.
Yeah, she brought in her son, who's mostly messing with a N64 controller, and little puppy's name is Tilt.
She's looking at the camera. What is that?
She's a little camera shy and not knowing what to do. So, in any case, she came in and saw Enslaved, and you said this was a recommendation by a friend of yours?
Yes, Misha. She was from West Virginia.
West
One
Virginia?
of my good friends.
Yeah, this is, for those that don't know, it's a very underrated title, and it's one that a lot of people like Metal Jesus Rocks that made a recommendation about this, and they said that if you find this for a good price, that it's well worth the pickup, because I would honestly compare it to, like, games like Beyond Good and Evil, where it's, like, the character design and, like, just the gameplay is really, really awesome, so she's trying to check out Xander to see what he's doing, so thank you very much again for your purchase, and it was good seeing you.
It's good seeing you too.
Alright, why exactly are you back?
I wanted to buy more stuff.
Okay, so yeah, it's no return this time. He is getting some more 3DO stuff because he saw Crash and Burn the last time he was in here. But that's not the one thing that he brought as a return. He decided to return Hunter back over here. What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just hanging around. Came with Victor for him to get some stuff and whatnot, and just looking around to see what else I might be interested in.
Yeah, there was one awesome story that you had to bring up. It was at your work that apparently somebody recognized you from one of the episodes.
Oh, yes. For anyone that doesn't know, anyone who lives in the Shoals area, I work retail at Krispy Kreme over on around Florence Boulevard, Koch Creek. And someone came through drive-thru one time. They said to me, "Hey, Hunter, next time you're at Game On, buy us a game or something." I'm just like, huh? And then I'm just like, what are you talking about? They're like, we saw you in the video, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I mean, when you're working drive-thru at night and someone comes by and tells you that, they saw you in a video, well, kind of one of the last things you're expecting, so.
It's already awesome by the fact that we're already getting people that even recognize faces from the store, and I think that's awesome that they recognized you while you were in drive-thru.
Yes, and I was wearing my visor and had my uniform on and everything, so I guess I have an unforgettable appearance.
So whoever it is that actually recognized him, that knows about the episodes, please come in. I would like to meet you and see what you think of these episodes, because I don't usually put a lot of hard work into it. Well, that's kind of a lie. I usually put these out on Sunday or Monday if I'm trying to push for time. But it's awesome that you guys recognize anybody that comes into the store. So thank you for telling me about that. It was a big surprise, and also thank you very much for the purchase. And I just hit one of the amiibos. Alright, I actually forgot to hit record before I left, but it was a little bit later than I thought because I was waiting for a customer to come in to get an Xbox original and then a couple of games. So that was about 10 to 15 minutes after store closing, and at 6:40 I was pretty much, no, not 6:40, 5:40, excuse me, that I was basically just getting ready to close everything up because I didn't think she was going to be there, so I ended up just not sticking around for too much longer. So overall, pretty good day, I would honestly say. It was just a little bit busier than I anticipated, but yeah. So in any case, just gonna stop recording right now, and I'll see you guys in the morning here in just a few seconds. Good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock, and it is, of course, the start of day 5, and mostly just having some breakfast right now. And this is really, really good. If you have a Bojangles anywhere close by, definitely get the Bowberry biscuit. It's really, really good, and I think it was $3 for just the platter by itself, and it comes with 2 biscuits. So it's shameless plug, but still, I do recommend it at least. But in any case, going back to working on the anime right now, and then there's some Xbox 360 stuff right there that I gotta try to do some pricing on and hopefully get it up on store shelves to sell. And there was like some trade-ins from last night. So, in any case, not really sure what's going to happen today. I don't really have much to record on, but if anything does interesting happen, I will definitely let you guys know, and I don't know why I said that. Alright, I mostly just got back from doing some running around, and it's already basically hitting dark outside right now, and just been kind of a slow day today. I'm not really going to complain much on that, and there's apparently like something wrong with the lens. But in any case, mostly when I was doing some running around, I had to send off a package, and I mostly went by GameStop because they had something that came in for me, and today, the time of this recording, that Xenoblade Chronicles X actually got released, and I did end up getting it, but I had actually pre-ordered the special edition. I mean, man, this package is huge for being a collector's edition type thing, and that's actually really, really boss for the 3D effect on it. So, I've got stuff I'm going to be playing tonight. Probably going to be playing with some buddies of mine for the multiplayer part of it, because it looks interesting, because it's like a RPG for basically the multiplayer masses. So, I'm very excited about playing that, and I'm going to be giving that a try later tonight when I get home, and yeah, other than that, not really sure what's going to happen within, like, the next hour or so. Let me actually check what time it is first before I decide to click off. Okay, so it's almost like 5 o'clock, so I wouldn't really say it's going to be, like, any more busier tonight. Unless there's, like, a last-minute purchase, but who knows. We'll have to see what happens. But in any case, yeah, it's nighttime, and it's pretty quiet right now. Alright, it's pack-up time. Basically just, not really much else happened today, because it's officially now much more darker than it is right now. So, yeah, figured with one of the updates that happened was the fact that there's a anime convention that's happening today, or this weekend actually. I can't remember what it was called. Not Yomicon. Shoot, it begins with a W. That's all I remember it is. But that's happening this weekend. There's like some other stuff that's happening tonight as well. So, yeah. In any case, I figured that I've recorded enough for this past week. So I think for Saturday, I'm just gonna take it easy and just mostly try to reorganize the rest of the shop. And I basically had to work on anime DVDs, and all this is going to remain here while I've got all that there. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This was kind of less uneventful since last week was mostly like all the big shopping days of the year, but not much else you could do. But I'm going to go home, play some Xenoblade Chronicles X. If you got the game this past week, let me know down below. I'd like to see what you guys thought of the game. It's like just so many hours of gameplay that the game is going to have. It's ridiculous. So that's going to be it for episode 7. Thank you guys so much again for watching. And if you haven't done so, be sure to check out the channel, because there will be an unboxing of the Xenoblade Chronicles X Special Edition. Then that will probably be up before the episode, so again, you should be able to see it. So until the next episode, guys, I will see you all in the next episode of Life of a Game Seller. Later.